outskirts of a tree.
It was Christmas Eve at Croome Court. Sprigs of holly and bright red berries peeped from every corner, while candles burned low in a cozy glow. In the centre, the warm fire crackled like it was telling an old story. But something was missing.
What's Christmas without a tree?
Whispered the fireplace. And suddenly appeared the most perfect Christmas tree that anyone had ever seen, with branches so high they nearly brushed the ceiling, and ornaments the pages of a book could turned. Outside, hundreds of trees stood peering in at the windows. Each had come from far lands, with stories of them, but now they shivered in the snow. The cedar, who remembered warm summers on the mountainsides alone, grumbled.
Why are we always out in the cold?
Until Ginkgo shivered, her golden leaves glinting faintly in the moonlight.
When the bright pumpkins began, every week was part of the festival. But now...
Then the unit went piped up.
If we don't like that one, can we not also eat Christmas trees?
The other trees agreed, and immediately tried to copy the perfect Christmas tree. The cedar stretched, but its branches were too unruly. The juniper tucked her leaves, but they stayed full. And the ginkgo scrunched her fans, only for them to puff back wide. At last, the wise cedar spoke.
We must take this into our own branches. All of us were listed in the Portus Clemenses, and we've lived here for hundreds of years. We deserve to go inside.
The trees cheered and began to push toward the house. But they realized their roots were too deep in the soil. They couldn't move. Their excitement faded, and they slumped and gave up on Christmas. Suddenly, the doors of Croome Court flew open, and out ran a group of children.
Whoa, these trees! They're from all over the world. Wow!
But something's missing. The trees perked up hopeful. They'd been noticed. But then, the children vanished, and they didn't return. Some branches and ribbons, carrying baubles, and draping each with sparkling lights.
In its own unique way.
Look at the vastness of it, the variety of it. Plants that are listed in the Hortus Clementis, they were coming in to London from across the globe. The book tells us where these plants were coming from. This is 200 years ago. The variety of plants in this country, following 50, 60 years worth of plant collecting, just incredible. And the collection that was here in 1802 is described as the second most bountiful collection of plants, only after Kew, with lines coming out showing where all of the plants from Croome have come from. Countries were opening up to European plant collectors. The Sixth Earl had spent an absolute fortune. Some plants is spending over £1,000 for an individual specimen. The plants that are listed in the Hortus Clemensis were coming into the country in such volume by the end of the 18th century from the Americas, Asia, Australasia, and these were all places that were new to European people. So it does raise a lot of questions about how plants were collected. Were indigenous people involved in that? where people paid to help with the plant collecting. There's a lot of people involved in this trade. I don't think we will fully know whether everybody within that chain of business was rewarded. We don't know.
Me and Ollie would go.
They have a load of spaces because this is the last site.
You can see this room was the first widescreen room.
Keep walking and walking farther and farther. You'll see why they call it the panorama. The infinite landscape seems to spin from lake to the court to the open hills. This is the powerful effect of it all. You feel at once calm. Because this, my friends, is a landscape to contemplate. The reason Europe re-envisioned the whole estate to fashion this beautiful Arcadian scene